everyone, welcome back to my channel. Joey here, and today I'm going to show you how I built my lagoon. So here is something I built, again for TikTok. I'll build one for you guys, for YouTube. I'm making two contents. But if you noticed that the most important thing about building a lagoon is not what's inside it, because obviously inside it we have cool little lagoon seaweeds here and coral, but that's about it. Honestly, it's not really much exciting, and it gets a little bit dull and boring and repetitive at the same time, doing the same amount of decorations and stuff. So my suggestion in building a lagoon is not what's inside, but what's around it. I guess you can see there's two different things, two different types of ways to build it. You could do a scenery, as you can see right here, mountains, or an entrance like a plaza around the lagoon. So I'm gonna show you how I do it. So first, we're going to go to build a lagoon. So we're gonna have a go to attractions. Oh, and I do recommend, however, if you're gonna build something like this, is maybe you need a bigger map. But I'm gonna show you how maybe we could build something smaller, right? So this is something big. Let's do something small. So first and foremost, get your lagoon. You can do whatever shape you want. My favorite shape, I'm gonna show you what's my favorite shape, is this. Doesn't that look like a controller? That I don't know why. I just love it. And this shape is really nice too because you could right here, you could put like, your amenities right in this area. This area, you could put your amenities, you could put your plaza, whatever. But I'm not gonna do it for this video because I already done it there. So let's build something different. Let's do um, let's go to attraction. No, why do I get confused with enclosures and attractions? Gee, they really need to categorize this better, or I just need to learn stuff. I don't know. Let's do this. I'm just gonna wing it. I'm just gonna wing it, whatever I just gonna make. So here you go. We have a lagoon. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is go to terrain, and we're going to have built mountains. So this is how I built my mountain. So, of course, this is the risen terrain, and you can see you think that's the limit. But you may be asking, how the heck did I build something this big? I'll show you. So first, let's try to raise this up a bit. Raise it as high as you can. Find the limit, and then we're gonna go to flat. And this is what I meant is if you're gonna build something like that, you need a bigger map, because this is going to take a chunk of your land. Unless you want to build something a smaller park, I do recommend, if you're going to do something like this, like terrain wise, bigger maps. Oh, I forgot to hold on, let's start that over. Okay, so now you flatten your mountain, then you go to risen terrain, have the raise it as high, and look at that. Now it keeps rising. It keeps rising. And then, rinse and repeat, right? You could just keep going. But the problem is, it's going to take more land. It's going to take more land, so do as you will. But you can make something as ginormous as this. Trust me on that. All right, so yeah, we're just going to make a small little mountain here. Not that big. Actually, I want to make it all the way. Make it look like a crater. I want a crater. There you go. There you go. Lovely mountain. Then let's just paint around it using this type of color of rock. Just paint it. And then highlight it with this rock. Write it, possibly write it. I'll have the radius small. And then just highlight it. The edges. Now, we're just gonna cover the whole thing with autumn trees. And then a little bit in the front, just a little bit. Maybe some in the bottom right here too. Now, if you don't want trees right there, it's fine. You don't need to add trees. Maybe you want to add rocks here. That's also fine. Boom. We have a scenery. Okay, now we are going to... We're going to lower this part. I'm going to play with this part here a bit. We're going to flatten this area right here. Make it flat as possible. And this is where we're going to have a little plaza. So I have this area. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to raise this terrain even more. I want this to be a very isolated area. So you can do as you will. I mean, it's not mandatory, it's not recommended. You don't need to add mounts there if you don't want. But again, this is something that I like to do. So I'm showing you what I built. All right, so what we're gonna add right here. First, we need attractions. We need that viewing. No, no, no. We need. I'm so confused in these things. Okay, we need the feeder. So we need a shark feeder. We need one right here and then one right here. Boom. Do you even know that this is also a viewing area? Look at that. I know there's a lot of people that already knew this, but not a lot of people do. So there you go. You're welcome if you haven't not noticed that. All right, now we're gonna go and getting viewing dome because these are like the best. So we're probably gonna add one right there, and we're just gonna add right. Nope, no, 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 right here. Boom, and then of course another viewing dome right around here as well. And then where is it? Where is it? Here it is. I'm just gonna connect it there, and then add another one right here, and then place that. And we're just gonna add a path. Not good at path work. Yeah, I'm not a fan of path work. But somebody did. Somebody. Why do I say somebody like I know this person? I don't know if it's from Evo Square or a YouTuber or whatever, but they said never try to delete the path. Try to work a way around it. And what he means by that is that let's say you have something like this design, right? Looks funky, it looks weird, looks awkward at some point, but keep it. Keep this path, keep that little shape that you make, and decorate things around it. And once you progress, it looks so much better than it is right now. And that stuck with me. So that is what we're gonna do. We are gonna play with the decorations here, and we will try to make this weird looking shape into I don't know, a beautiful, beautiful looking area. Not gonna lie, the shade really is bothering me. Um, so let me flatten this area. Okay, there you go. We fixed that. We have now the sun, and yeah, it's not bad, right? It's not bad. You just need to decorate things around your pathwork, whatever pathwork you have, because we do have a lot of items here that you could use from, and you just need to find creative ways to implement those. In my opinion, it's not much of it's not a lot of hassle. Instead of like deleting the pathwork and then um, rebuilding the pathwork, then if it doesn't work again, delete it again. In my opinion, that's more of a waste of time. So just have the pathwork that you have and then work around it. And if it doesn't work, then you have the right to delete it. No one tells you otherwise. Just a little, maybe a little tip, I guess. Okay, now we could build a plaza, right? So let me just flatten this area a little bit. And then we could have, um, the amenities. So we could just go ahead and grab some here. Just plop them there. Plop another one here. I don't know. I just love just placing these, all three of them together. Let's make sure it's straight, Joe. I mean, honestly, is it really that important to create your amenities? It's not really. There's not really much, you know what I mean? It's not like they're the most important part of the game. The most important part of the game is the dinosaurs. So you don't need to waste your time on, building a wonderful amenity or a plaza in your park. It's the dinosaurs that are more important. So yeah, I always stick them all. I stick all three of them in 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 this order, to be quite honest. And I feel like I'm not the only one too. So, but there's some builders who are beyond creative. Like they'll make a food outlet for all just the fast food restaurant, which is very creative. I feel like that is not for me. I just want to get into the habitat build. So I just squish each and every amenities there. It works fine. But I do wish we have more different designs of our amenities because they all look the same. The only change is the logo. And again, I think the first Jurassic Park game has that. I don't know. Yeah, they have different types of designs. Then we need some seating areas, obviously. There you go. We have the amenities section here. And then right here, why not? The hotels, of course. So we could have one big one here. Cannot flat. Well, that's unfortunate. My mountain. I just made that mountain. Why you want me to flatten my mountain, game? Anyways, hotels are nice. So we're gonna, oops, floating. Just have it flat there. Another big one here. Should I add an emergency bunker? I don't think so. Do I need it? No, not really. I'm playing sandbox mode. It's not like I'm building. I mean, I'm playing like challenge or chaos theory. You don't really need an emergency bunker. Connect that, please. Actually, let me change the pathway. I want to change a different color. I want these classic luxury. So we're gonna. How did I have it before? I had it in a shape. I forgot what was it. Was it this? Forgot what shape was it. You connect it. Oh, that's perfect, game. Oh, why? Why? Okay, anyways, um, see, I don't know if I had a curve or straight before. It doesn't matter. Boom, there you go. And let me just also connect here. Okay, I like it out in right in the center. That's, I mean, obviously this is the main focal point to for this attraction. Plan that area, and then of course we need the entrance. So we're gonna use the good old. Oh my gosh. So I'm still confused of which goes where. The Jurassic Park. Boom. In a barricade. A barrier. I'm just gonna use a wall fence. Just plop it there and flat. There you go. All right, now the rest is just decorating things around the path. So we're gonna have a fountain, maybe. No, no, no. You know, I totally forgot that we also have these fountains. The reason why I don't use this as much is because they also have an annoying hitbox, and they do change your terrain if if you have like a weird looking slope, right? But we're gonna use it here because this is a lagoon, so we need some sort of fountain. So I deleted the rock that I had here previously and just added these fountains instead. Oh, it's not it's so crooked. Oh my gosh, Joey. Actually, you know what? Okay, okay. I'm gonna do damage control here. I actually have another idea. But that's good, that's good. See, now you're seeing my rinse and repeat technique here. You know, it's not like I get everything right away, like, you know, right away at the start. You know, it does take a lot of trials and errors, and it does take a lot of thinking. And sometimes when you get an idea, you start to think, you start to get another idea. All right, I want to change something a bit here. I want this to be the hotel area, but I want to elevate the landscape. If you know me for so long and with my channel, you know I don't like any flat layouts. Sometimes I like to elevate my layouts, and this is one of them. Here, maybe we could have it right here. Could be and the hotel area. So I don't know why I deleted my hotel. I should have just kept it. Doesn't matter. And we could just have the hotel right here. And the reason why for that is because, again, as all the times I've been saying, it's also a viewing gallery. And what is not best than to see a shark or a mosasaurus jumping out of the water while you're in the hotel. So that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna add a path that led up to the hotel. Which I'm gonna do right now. Just gonna add a path, boom. Make sure it's straight right here. That's fine. Boom. You know what? I want to add a... If I can, yeah, I can. A little... How do you say it? A puddle? Not a puddle. A pond? Yeah, a pond. A pond right here. That is... And then right here, we could have maybe another hotel. Another hotel? How about something different? How about one of these attractions that I hardly use? Where is it at? Oh, I think it's in attractions. We could use one of these. We got an aquarium. There you go. So we could add an aquarium right here. A small little aquarium. It's a big aquarium, to be. And just boom, hit it there. And then again, we'll just decorate things around it. Oh my gosh. Path work. Well, let's change the color of the path. Boom. There you go. And then things, we just decorate things around here. We like... As usual, I want my thing. Boom. And then obviously we could, I want to do something different. I want to go to the rocks. I haven't touched my rocks in a while. Pause on that. So we're gonna turn off random rotation, and we're gonna place some rocks. I like using this rocks, but you can use whatever rocks you like. Like we could just use this rocks for here. Going back to the long one. And then right here again, you could add like benches or these benches. We never use these benches. We could use these. Ooh, this one also have a hard hitbox. Yeah, just be careful, don't use too much then. Why do these have a heavy hitbox? They're lounge chairs. Look at that. Amazing. Aw, I want a fountain there. Yes. And then a fountain. Boom. There you go. And see? But I like that. I like how, because normally with these videos, you don't see me changing any of the layout. See, now these doesn't look right anymore. Let me delete it. But I do plan to change my layout here and there. I don't have it like right away. So for those who are discouraged, like, hey, like, how do you build this so quickly? No, I'm just like anybody else. I do take my time and I do change a lot. And this is one of the examples that sometimes I have another idea and I will change it. And there it is. There's that. So there's two different types of builds. Oh, hold up. Before I sign off, I have a Chronosaurus. I didn't really focus a lot about the marine reptile, but this is the skin pattern if you guys are fancy for this one. I really like the skin pattern, by the way. It really fits the environment, the autumn feel. So that's the Chronosaurus skin pattern. All right, now I'm gonna sign off here. I do have a lot of ideas for lagoons, so maybe you want to see more builds. Yeah, there it is. I'm gonna upload this version on TikTok, so you guys want to follow me on TikTok. You'll see how I built this. But this is the YouTube version. They're all, in my opinion, they all look great. They all look amazing. They all look unique and different. They're not the same. So again, and I got more ideas to come as well. So yeah, I just want to just sign off here, and I'll see you guys in the next Jurassic World Evolution 2 video, and thank you guys for watching.